Hello again, people of YouTube. Shut up. My scary pit bull. Very scary. Anyways, my dirt bike. So this thing we got about last April, like towards the end of April. We got it, didn't have any spark. Tried to figure it out for a while, and then we figured out it needed a new stator, and those things were, I don't know, not easy to find, expensive too. So I just kept looking at eBay, and after a while there was one stator that was in good shape. This thing actually came with a lot of spare parts. It came with a stator inside of it, which was broken, didn't work. Another stator, which happened to not work either. All the specs were not right, in the book. So there's no spark. So we didn't get to end up having it work out right away. Also has a couple CDIs. There was a extra one of those. Extra wiring harness. It's actually all inside of this cat poop litter box thing. Got some, gauges and all that. It's 175 cc 2-stroke enduro. So it has a speedometer. You can put a license plate on it. It has RPMs, It was oil injected, but they bypassed that all. And it had a battery, but they bypassed that too. And they did a lot of stuff on here, but seems like it's all stock parts, No, I don't know. I don't know a lot about this thing. So, I don't know if it's all stock, no aftermarket or anything. But it seems, pretty good. What's in it? Like they replaced the jug and the cylinder for some reason to 100 cc. But I know I just said it's all stock or whatever. It's all in here, the jug and cylinder and the piston, all in there, in that cap thing. And so right now it's 100 cc, which I was looking for like a 125 whenever I was looking at Craigslist. But then I saw this thing, 175, and I wanted a 2-stroke, which this was also a 2-stroke, which is awesome because they'll sound cool. And anyways, I got the owner's manual too. I don't know if it's like a very good one. It has a lot of good information on there, and it looks like an old original book that they just scanned and took pictures of. I have the digital version. It's like $20. I don't know if that's very good or not. We got this thing. We changed the stator out. It has spark now. And then right when we got spark in there, we just hooked up hooked up a gas tank. It has the gas tank. It's sitting over there in our pile of stuff. Pretty messy around here. It gets clean and then gets messy over time. We're gonna have to clean it up soon. Sorry about that. Right there. The gas tank. It's leaking, so we took it off. Hooked it up to the carburetor. The gas tank to the carburetor. It ran good, and it ran really good for some reason. And then we wanted to put a fuel filter on there. So we did that and messed everything up, stopped running, got all messed up. So we took the carb apart. It was all messed up in there. I don't know how it was running. Everything was just messed up on it. Couldn't find any rebuild kits for it. The float, could not find a parts number for anything in there. But eventually, I did find out what the float number was. And I also know it is off of F7. This is the Kawasaki F7, sorry if I didn't mention that before. I would look up what the float was for this, and it was totally different design. And I was like, what? And then I saw a video of a guy messing with his F7 carburetor. Same exact everything as mine. So that I was really confused. Really confusing. Everything's just confusing. Then I eventually found the float number. I just happened to come across the same float. $100 for a new old stock float. Good thing it does. I mean, it was messed up, but we did some, rigging up some sketchy stuff because we could not find it. Do what you gotta do, I guess. I know some of you probably won't like that. You can comment what's wrong with that and all that. If we have money, or if we ever see, if we have enough money to just throw $100 for a little piece of plastic that floats and that works the same as that, we can, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It probably would work better, obviously, if it's not rigged up, stock and all that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I found a rebuild kit that has this, I found a carburetor that has the same float as this. So I changed it, ordered a rebuild kit, happened to work, changed everything out in the carburetor, and it worked a little bit. It would flood, so I messed with the float, and I messed with the float adjustment and all that stuff. There's no jetting I can find. I can't figure that out. You guys can let me know if you know anything about these things, the jetting situation. I couldn't figure it out. I didn't see, the hole was really big, just from the start, and it goes into the bottom of the bowl, and then I'll have to show you when we take it apart. Oh yeah, so I got the kit and all worked. Had to mess with the float to get it running, kind of running. It would get it running, but it would flood. So then I found out that I had something messed up with the float, where it was floating, but then it would stop halfway through before it could plug up the hole, and it would just fill up until it flooded the whole thing. So I figured out, bent some stuff. Yeah, bent some stuff around, made it work better, and then it ran. But then it ran on and off. It was really weird. Also, I don't think it's completely stopping the gas from getting in there, because I can blow in there still if I blow hard. I don't know. You should tell me that too if you guys know. Do you have to blow hard, or if you can blow hard enough for the gas to get through, or for air to get through, does that mean there's something wrong? Because I don't know. I don't know. That's why I'm doing this, to learn a lot of stuff, because I'm only 18 years old. Just turned 18 a week ago. So just trying to, learn this stuff because it's really interesting. I want to know a lot of stuff about it, just to get good at it. It'd just be a fun thing to learn, and it's really fun messing with this thing, messing with the Jeep too. Yeah, I have another video on the Jeep, by the way, and that mini bike. I don't know if I'm gonna make a video on that. Whenever I get to messing with that again, which will probably be, soon. Gotta redo the front end on that bad boy, which will be pretty interesting. Did that in a welding class at school. Anyways, so this thing would get flooded, and we were, trying to figure that out. And we figured it out, a little bit. I figured it out a little bit, and I figured it out a little bit. But, it's not totally done yet, because I still don't know if gas is still getting in there, with the float stopping it. Got it all figured out. It would run really good, on and off. I don't know about how high the RPMs get to, but it'd stay on and not die. That's what I mean when I say it runs really good. So it kept working on and off, and I was getting really confused. So I looked it up, because it would get flooded. It would work really good and then get flooded. One day it'll work, and I'll stop messing with it, because I'm like, oh yeah, sweet, I figured it out. And then the next day I work on it. Doesn't work. Nothing works at all. Really, just nothing. So I started looking up, why does it do that? And people say compression is something, if there's uneven compression or whatever. So this thing has two holes that can fit a spark plug in there. Sorry, I don't have my flashlight on. But there's one on the bigger ones. The compression, I guess, is too high, or they want it to be easier on people when they're starting it. So you use all the decompressor stuff. I don't know how to use that, and we have to figure that out when we switch to the bigger jug. Hopefully that jug is in good shape. I have no idea why they switched it out. Might be just because it's hard to start. But anyways, we thought compression could be a thing because these threads were like messed up, like stripped to the bottom. So this could still be a problem because we just got it in there tight and it's sealed. The compression's still good. Whenever I kick it, I don't know. We're gonna have to, fix that. I bet we can, I don't know. We'll figure it out. So we switched the spark plug over here to this side, and it would run fine, and it would die. And there was this little wire. I don't know where it is. Right here, this thing. This freaking wire. We were messing around with it. That's why there's an alligator clip. I was trying to figure out what the heck it goes to. Set this right here. And because like I noticed that it sparks in sync with the spark plug, which was weird. I have no idea what it is. Some kind of ground wire. I don't know if it has to go to a specific spot or just be grounded, but it would work. This thing is so weird. It would work if you have it just far enough for it to get a spark. It would work. And we hooked up to the kill switch. It worked, but not as good. So that's definitely something that's messing us up. Cause it get flooded whenever the spark doesn't go off. It can't blow up and all that. So then there's gas just getting shot in there, not being used, filling up the cylinder, getting it all nice and wet in there, so you can't spark it anymore, even if it was good enough to spark. The spark plug went off. Sorry, just rambling on. So yeah, if you guys know anything about that, that'd be awesome. I'll like do some good. Make sure to make some videos on this thing, get it running good, cause this thing will be fun. It seems like really good shape. Like, I mean, definitely not, but we got it for like $200. And yeah, so just let me know if you guys would know anything about that. Just what I could do or what we could do to maybe figure out what's going on. But we'll definitely just keep messing around with it. This is just an introduction video on it in my YouTube channel. So yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to keep watching these videos and know what's going on, know how good or bad we're doing. Also, make sure to comment if you want to give us crap if we're not torquing something to the right spec. That's important always, especially with engine stuff. We just want to make sure we're doing everything right. We don't want to do a sketchy job on this thing, So just let us know. And like it if you like it. Dislike it if if you don't like it, something about it. Let us know what you don't like if you want to. You don't have to do that. It'd be nice if we got some criticism so we knew what not to do. Because I know I'm not good at this stuff. I'm just getting started. My dad's good at this stuff. He's been doing it. He used to flip cars, make some money off of that. So he's learned a lot. He's taught me almost everything I know about cars, and all this stuff, fixing things, and a lot of other stuff. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Also, guys, don't worry. I mean, if you do criticize me, don't worry. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. I'll be glad that you guys taught me something, because obviously, if I'm doing something wrong, you'll let me know, right? I might learn something, so just do it, okay? Thanks.